Hello there and welcome back. I am Kalonda Casey. I am 63 years old and this channel was designed for women over 50. 50, 60, 70 and beyond. We all have our struggles and I want to see if I can help you with some of those struggles. And today I did a beautiful makeup look, this one, and I am showing you step by step what I did. I used some new products to me, some old products to me, things that are tried and true that I really love. But I think with this top, this makeup look is so pretty. The eyes are sultry, they're smoky, they look beautiful. And that is a brand new eye palette to me, and I really love the look. Get yourself a glass of tea, coffee, water, a glass of wine, whatever it is that makes you comfortable, and sit back and enjoy this video. And let me know down in the comments if you have any questions. I really love reading what you all say, and you have wonderful questions and things that I am enjoying answering, and your interaction means the world to me. So if you can please like, share, follow, and by all means, save this video if you find something in there that is helpful to you that you can refer back to time and time again. So without further ado, let's push in and let's get started with the makeup look. I have a lot of new products to talk about. These are not new, but you might have seen me use these in other videos. These are the Gold Eye Mask from Wonder Beauty. They are the Baggage Claim Gold Under Eye Mask, and I really like them. I'm going to use these today. My eyes feel a little puffy. Not sure what that is about. And periodically, you will see me look into this side of the mirror. This is the Rare Beauty Eyelid Primer. I only say that it's my eyelid primer. I leave it at that because sometimes the names of these products are so long, and not that this one is, but I try and keep it simple. And remember, everything I'm using today is linked down below, and it's also going to be in the comments. Okay, I put the eyelid primer on, and to really make this a soft application for the eyeshadow, I always go in with my powder, and I am using the Laura Mercier powder. Take it all the way up into my eyebrows. I really like doing that, and let me tell you the exact name of this powder. The exact name of the powder is the Translucent Loose Setting Powder Tone Up, and it's the Rosé by Laura Mercier, and I am a huge fan. Okay, today I am using a new to me palette from Sigma. If you know, you know. I love Sigma eyeshadows, and this palette is stunning. Oops. It is called the New Mod eyeshadow palette, and it is so stunning. And I thought I would just try and do a little bit of a smoky eye, and I'm going to go in with this color called New Mod. That's so funny because it is the name of the palette. Ooh. And remember, I have hooded eyes, so I am going above my crease. That's a pretty color. I will show it to you. I will show that. I started with this color, and now I think I'm going to go in with this color. That is called Sophisticated. I'm just taking my time and just tapping it, ladies. Just tap on our mature eyelids, sweeping back and forth with product on it. can cause the skipping motion, and none of us want that. Once you get that skipping line in your eyeshadow pattern, you cannot get it out. It's impossible. And how many of us have gone back in and taken off our eyeshadow because we've had that happen? I'll go first. Me. I've done it numerous times. And oh, I get so mad at myself when I do that. I think I'm going to go in with this color called Grunge on this outside corner. And what I'm going to do is I'm lightly tapping. And I'm actually going to use the outside of my, and then let me get my handheld mirror. And trying to keep my eyes open for this part. And I am literally just tapping. This is a great brush. It's the right size for what I am trying to do. Now I'm going to go in with my E40, which is my tapered crease brush. And I am just softening the edges of all of this. And remember, trust the process. The very first thing I'm going to do is go in with the color called Preppy. It is just a natural eyeshadow color that is in this palette. And I am just applying it right here to my movable eyelid. What it's going to do is it's going to help open my eye up. And it does. It looks so pretty. And you can see the difference between this eye and this eye. It's starting. The beauty of doing your eyes first is you can see as you're going into the application of all the different colors where you may have missed something. And I missed a little bit of this right here. I cleaned off this brush and now I am just blending. Remember, when you have blended and you think you have blended enough, blend some more. Now is my favorite part, the shimmer. I love shimmer eyeshadows and I think they're so pretty on everyone. So I have dampened my brush with setting spray and I am going to go in and tap that where I want it. And I switched brushes. I am now using the E55. And do not be afraid to take that color up into above the crease to really open up that eye and to give the eye more interest. I like that term. Let's give the eyes more interest. I'm wetting my brush again, going back into that same color, and then I'm going to look down here so you can see what I am doing. And once I put the shimmer on, I leave it alone for a little bit to let it dry down. And then I will go back in and I will blend just in the areas where I feel like I need to blend some more. Okay, it is time to pull these off. I'm going to let the product dry down naturally. It feels so good. The puffiness is gone. And you don't have to leave them on for 20 or 30 minutes. Of course, that's a really nice thing to do in the morning when you're having coffee and you wake up and your eyes feel puffy. I love these. They're so, so good. And of course, I will have everything linked down below. Let's do some skin prep. And I love this. It's called the Pore Minimizer Step 1 Primer from Makeup Forever. And what I like to do is I like to just apply this where my larger pores are. It's matte. It looks beautiful underneath makeup, and that is important to me. I have tried some for dry skin, and I do not feel like they do the job with my pores, and that is why I'm a big fan of this Makeup Forever Pore Minimizer. So let's talk about a foundation that I really do love. It's the Terra Cotta La Tint by Guerlain. And I am impressed. I am a big Nikki LaRose fan, and she recommended this. And she's recommended other foundations that just have not worked for my skin. And I have to say, I am quite impressed with this. And again, tap, tap, tap. And of course, I put too much on, and I'm going to have to work that in. This is such a beautiful foundation. It looks so pretty on my mature and drier skin. I have to tuck back here. And of course, I am looking in my mirror. I always have to look in my mirror. Blending, tapping, blending, tapping, blending, tapping. It's so important. And see how much I wasted on the back of my hand. But never fear. I mean, I could use the rest of that. I forgot that this really is a one pump foundation. And I just decided today I wanted to use it again. I think I used it not long ago, but I want to use it again. It came in my last Sephora box, and so I just can't seem to get enough of it. And definitely it is rivaling my #1 foundation, which is the Armani Luminous Silk. The bruising is getting better from my Botox, and I did have a tiny bit of filler here, but I forgot I had taken NSAIDs for such a long time because I am almost 3 months post-op. And so, but I had to take NSAIDs for a long time, and I am still taking Advil on and off. And that does not do your skin any favors when you are getting injections. You will bruise. So again, I'm just blending all of this in. And like I said, this is such a beautiful foundation. I really like it. When I'm applying my makeup, I have a routine. I know we all do, but I usually do eyes first, then I prime, then I do my foundation, and then I go into my brows. I put my eyeshadow on first because I don't want to have to deal with any sort of fallout. With that fallout, it just makes a mess on your face. And if you have your foundation on, then you have to start cleaning that up and then repairing the foundation. So I find it better to do my eyeshadow first. What I'm using here, I'm going to try something new today. Why I am doing it on YouTube for the first time is beyond me. But this is the Rare Beauty, and that is the eyebrow wax. And now I'll go in and I will just touch up my eyebrows where I feel like I need them. I'm using the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow. My friend Lillian does this with her eyebrows, and they always look so nice. She puts the wax on first, and then she goes in with her pencil. Brilliant. The wax keeps your brows where they need to be, and then the pencil can fill in those areas, and they look so pretty. And I feel like they look a little bit more natural this way. I did the second brow off camera. I didn't want to bore you all to tears with that. So now what I'm doing is I'm just cleaning up this outer edge of the eyeshadow, and so that I can go in and put my concealer and get started with that process. Okay, I have a new concealer. This one is by Pat McGrath Labs, and a little bit of this goes a very long way. And how do I know that? Because I have put way too much of this on. So once I put it on, I start just tapping it with my finger. I like to use my finger at first because the warmth of your finger helps so much, or I feel like it does. I'm giving myself an eye lift there. Look how pretty that is. I'm gonna let that set and go to this side. I'm gonna turn, go to this side. Okay, now it is time for the brush. So just tap that in. I try not to get all the way up to the lower lash line because you do not want to highlight that area. And so then what I'd like to do is to take the outside of this brush and really sweep it up. So pretty. You can really see this bruise when I turn. It needs to be gone soon. I have way too many important things going on. The concealer is on. It feels really good. I like that. I am a big stickler on this for me. I do not like to apply eyeliner on my movable eyelid because I do not have a lot of real estate there. It's a very small area. And if I were to do that, it would close off my eye. So what I do instead is I take my 24/7 by Urban Decay. It's my favorite. And for me, I find that if you look down into a mirror, it's easier to apply this. So I put it on my waterline and I think it looks so nice. And when I put my mascara on, it makes my lashes look thicker or longer. It's just a continuation of the lashes. The eyes are evened up. I like that. It takes practice. Some women say they can't do it, but for me, it took me probably 10 times of practicing to get it down. At first, it actually tickled my eyelid. I know that sounds weird, but it did. And then my eyes would water, and so eventually I got used to it, and I like it. And really and truly, the 24/7 is the product that I like the best because it doesn't leave any kind of residue on the lower waterline. That is important. We applied the light brown eyeshadow right there underneath that lower lash line. It looks so pretty because it is not a harsh line. A little tip and trick here. That eyeshadow is going to help camouflage those crinkles and wrinkles underneath that lower lash line. It's very flattering. Then if you'll notice, I have elongated this right here. So I took my fingernail and I just exaggerate that line. It's just another thing to give an upward look to our faces because gravity is pulling it down so quickly. Today I am going to use the Patrick Ta bronzer, and it is a cream and a powder formula. And I really think this is so pretty. It's not my absolute favorite. I am trying to give this a fair shake because I am so hooked on the Rare Beauty one, but this is lovely because it has the powder and the cream, and I like that. And I just put it right here. I like to do a little pouty look right there, and then I take it here and just apply it right here on the sides of my nose. So now let's blend. I am using the Sigma Multitasker brush, and this is so natural. So what this is really doing is, I have a friend and she has coined the phrase, I don't know if she coined the phrase, but that's where I heard it first. It's called bronzing. So bronze touring, so you're contouring and using a bronzer. And because contours are a cool shade and bronzers are warm. And for my bottom lip, I just take my finger and tap it like right there. So for my nose, what I like to do is to just take my fingers, and then I really like to take it up here into the brow area. The Nikki LaRose concealer brush is perfect for this. Okay, I'm not finished. I'm going to do my mascara off camera, but I just wanted to get that part taken care of. And then I will do blush and I'll put some more bronzer on, and we're going to finish up this video. I wanted to come back on and show you how beautiful my eyelashes look on this side. This is the Fenty Hello Thick mascara. It has quickly become another one of my top threes. I absolutely love the way the lashes look. It's such a dark color. It's highly pigmented. I really like that, and boy, do my lashes look good. I think they look great. Now let's talk about a cream blush that I really do like. It's by the brand Kaja. Oh my goodness. And it is a stick that looks like this. But please do me a huge favor. First of all, when you're finished using the stick, you have to reverse it all the way below because look, I have messed up mine. Do not apply it directly on your cheeks. You will be sorry because it is highly pigmented. Oh, and by the way, you can use this on your lips as well. And today I'm going to do just that. So what I did was I put it on my finger, and then I have put it on the back of my hand, just like so. And then I am just rubbing my brush into that. I would rather layer it a couple of times, and remember, up with the blush. Blush placement is so important since gravity is really pulling our faces down. Isn't that pretty? I think it is so pretty. It comes in several different shades, and I am a fan. I am such a fan. Again, I am doing the exact same thing. And I really blended it in on the back of the hand before coming onto the cheek, because, whew, I made that mistake and it looked awful. But I fixed it. Then what I like to do is to just stamp around the whole area with my foundation brush. The one that I used originally doesn't really have much left on it, but it helps to blend any imperfections, and I really like that. I'm going to put some powder bronzer on. I'm going back into the Patrick Ta palette, and I'm going to use the back side of this Nikki LaRose. This is the N17. This is just a subtle bronzer, just subtle. So pretty. It's just a light color wash to give me a little bit more warmth than my normal skin tone. It's nothing over the top. For my lips, I am using the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I'm so excited to show you how pretty that blush is on the lips. The color is bright and it's happy, and I like that. I'm taking the A505 brush from the Angie Hot and Flashy. Of course, I'm going to tell you down below which brushes I'm using today. This is a great brush. I think I need to use my fingers first. Yes. This color is Strawberry Sorbet. That makes me so happy. It is so spring-like. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty, and it feels amazing on my lips. That is a huge thing. So let's put some setting spray on. I don't have a new one to show you. I'm going to probably always use what I like to use. Warning shot first. That is the Charlotte Tilbury. And as you can see, I put a lot on. So I will be back in just a few minutes. Okay, I have put my jewelry on, and now I am going to tap my powder right in the area where my pores are larger. And then what I do is I take this brush that doesn't have very much product on it and pull it down here onto my chin. And then I do the same thing on this side. Boy, does this make a difference. My pores just fade away. I'm telling you all, this powder is magic. Look how smooth everything looks on my 63-year-old skin. And just like that, my makeup look is finished. I want to thank you for sticking with me for this makeup look. I think it turned out really pretty. And I just love these beautiful spring colors. I love putting this top on this morning. It is so gloomy outside, so I wanted something bright and cheerful. And I will see you the next time. Bye.